time defender. You know what? I feel for when the team hits 11 threes, man, it's nothing you can do.
I wonder if they felt that they could get by Oral Roberts without Kyle Young, and they held him out for that reason.
They probably did. Absolutely, yeah. That's what you do.
Yeah, you're okay versus 15. Yeah,
man. This has that Middle Tennessee feel all over it. If I'm a Buckeye fan, man, I really, man. Getting Potts. Yeah, getting Potts. Getting Potts. Okay. Getting Potts shows up. It's over.
Denzel Valentine right now is seeing Getty Potts in his dreams watching this game.
I remember watching it, man, and the whole time I kept saying, okay, this is where Michigan State coming up. This is where Michigan State coming up. Okay, here. All right. Here we go. David got down to, I think, 50 seconds left. I thought that team was going all the way. Michigan State losing to crush 92% of the brackets in the ESPN. Sure did. I think it was 97% of the bracket. They shouldn't have been a 2 seed. They should have been a 1. Izzo still talks about it to this day. They screwed this ain't like a real full lights game. Mr. Kenny got special. Man. Oral.
Oral Roberts is usually pretty reckless. Including that pick, by the way, fun fact, that actually
Just keep it said we won it over. And got it.
Oral Roberts.
Alright, NCAA, just when you think that they can't do anything dumber, they did. I'm explaining. 97.
Things are crazy. It seems counterintuitive to suggest that now is the best time to get a tax settlement maybe in history, but it is. Abraham and Rose, guys, what the hell do you do? Abraham and Rose are the tax lawyers. You can settle your tax debt now, even if you're self-employed, get trouble paying your taxes. Abraham and Rose will keep the IRS on. They are the experts. They've saved clients millions and
What if you make a list? You'd probably make ice cream mandatory for breakfast. Maybe you'd decide Millen's your fashion movement. And if you were in charge of your wireless plan, you'd most likely do something to save yourself a bunch of money. Well, you're in luck. Because when you get Xfinity Mobile and Internet together, you can save up to $300 a year on your wireless bill. And with Xfinity Mobile, you can choose the perfect data option for each person using it. From unlimited to shared data or a mix of each. All in one plan. Hey, you're making the rules here. Get Xfinity Mobile and Internet together for just $35 a month. You'll get Internet for 12 months with a 1-year agreement and mobile with our 1 gig wireless data option. Go to Xfinity.com/savebig, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store to learn more. Requires paperless billing and autopay. Ends 3/22/21. Restrictions apply. New performance starter customers only. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra and subject to change. After term, regular rates apply. Wireless savings compares to averages of top providers. Xfinity Internet required.
Hi, I'm David Hoffman, Hall Financial. Mortgage interest rates are at historic lows, and now's the time to have Hall Financial refinance your home loan. You can shave years off your loan, cut down your payment, or consolidate your debt. Hall Financial can even close your loan in half the time of the competition, all while giving you 5-star service. Don't miss out on these historically low rates. Visit DavidHallMortgage.com and start saving now.
Hall Financial, NMLS ID 1467435, equal housing number
and it's basically 12 dumbbells. That's it. And the NCAA came out and said, well, we didn't have enough space. Apparently, they don't think that women, the members of the women's team have cell phones because they're now being shamed. As one woman, pretty much one of the players showed that, oh, they said it's not enough space, and she flips the phone around, and it's a gigantic empty hall where they could have filled it up. So basically, the NCAA has done what they've always done. They show you, who's buttering their bread, where their money is going, what their priorities are. And it ain't for the women's sports, just like it ain't for all the Division II and Division III sports or other non-revenue sports. As a matter of fact, they're called non-revenue for a reason, because you don't make them any money. All the money goes to football and basketball. And that is the problem. That's why they're going to get shamed, and they're probably going to have to actually create something for these young ladies to go and actually work out with, because it's embarrassing. And when you see, David, did you see the video?
Yes, I did see the video, and I saw when she turned her camera around. Because I originally thought, okay, maybe they just don't have enough space. No, they have the space.
They have space. They just don't give a damn. They don't. It's fine. I have a lot of players who sit there saying, you're not just an athlete. They want money to get paid. Because but you're going to have to do the ultimate sacrifice. You're going to have to really step up and make the NCAA cough up the money and treat you as equals. Because if you don't, they're going to keep doing this, and they're going to keep postponing the name, image, and likeness thing. Oh, we'll get to it. It keeps getting postponed. COVID, but yet still they keep signing deals. You look at all the millions of dollars that just got pumped into that shit. Yeah, Aaron Emery ain't getting a dime of that money. They got enough that they're building new buildings on campus. They're doing a ton of stuff, and players are getting nothing. Well, you're on scholarship. Boy, I swear to God, that is the one thing that just drives me crazy when I hear people say that all the time. Well, you're on the scholarship, so that should count for something. No, it doesn't. Okay? Ew. David.
I take a line from a friend of mine, and it has happened. Oral Roberts has defeated Ohio State.
Is Kenny around?
He is.
Kenny? I think you should give this news.
Yeah, Oral Roberts taking the victory. What was the final, David? They just took it off.
75-72.
That's right. 75-72. Oral Roberts.
So tonight, everybody gets Oral.
Roberts. Tonight, I got Oral Roberts.
Hey, you know what, David? I'm going to ask you this as a Michigan fan, because I often wonder, do Michigan fans root for everybody else in the Big Ten?
I'm not. I'm not.
This is funny because, I was sitting here pulling for Ohio State. I root for every Big Ten team when they're playing a tournament game, except Michigan. And the funny thing is, other teams do the same in the Big Ten. You guys are hated across the board.
Yeah, you're right. Every school in the Big Ten hates us. Every school.
Even ours. So do you guys just root for the opposing teams? You don't even root for anybody else.
Well, I just speak for myself. I am not rooting for any other Big Ten school. I am just rooting for Michigan. I want us to be the class of the Big Ten.
Okay, here's how I knew that it blew my mind. This was back in 1999, MSU's first Final Four under Izzo. And Michigan State was playing Duke, and Ohio State was playing UConn. And the two student sections got together, and they were doing cheers for each other. So during the state game, the Izzo was chanting out "Go Green," and the Buckeyes was chanting "Go White." And during their game, it was the OH and the Izzo was IO. And it blew my mind. It was like, nah, we root for each other. We just don't root for one team. So, yeah. And I've seen it before that, yeah, you group. It was Michigan State, Penn State in a tournament game. Same thing. The student sections get together and rally. They just don't cheer for Michigan. So I often wonder, does Michigan fans cheer for other Big Ten schools? Or is it just, it's just all about them and the hell with the rest of the Big Ten?
Yeah, there's no other school in the Big Ten that's going to, get with us when we're at the same place and say, go blue. They're not doing that. They're not going to, we're going to be by ourselves, and they're just going to sit there silently and actually boo for us. That's what's going to happen.
You're right. I'm telling you, it's the weirdest thing. But yeah, if you see two Big Ten schools at a venue and for a tournament, they will cheer each other on. They, I was doing Michigan State fan. When Corey Lucius hit that shot,
Yes.
that buzzer beater against Maryland. Maryland wasn't in the Big Ten at the time, but absolutely, they cheered for each other. And it's like, okay, we'll cheer for you, but you guys got to stick around and cheer for us. Okay, cool. I wonder did you guys have that big place?
Yeah,
That's not.
some people are texting in saying that all my Michigan friends are pumped OSU lost. As a state fan, though, I cheer for the Big Ten because I want the Big Ten to prove they're the best conference. Another one from a Michigan fan says Michigan fans want all Big Ten to win, except Ohio State.
Really? Okay. That may be the only person that I know. Because most, like I said, everybody else in the Big Ten, yeah, you cheer for each other. But right now, before Michigan tips off the ball, they're 2-0. They've just watched two of their rivals go down.
I'm looking at the TV screen, and Clark Kellogg has his face down. He is so upset. He's an Ohio State grad. Of those that don't know, he is he's upset right now.
It is, David. It's the finality. You know what? Here's the problem that I have. It's a byproduct of Steph Curry and James Harden. Hero ball. Ohio State had a chance to do something in the end. Dwayne Washington was straight hero ball.
Yes, he did.
And it's what sent MSU down last night. Aaron Henry went hero ball. He just pulled up and shot an air ball. Rocky Watts shooting air balls. It's nobody wants to drive the lane anymore. Nobody wants to actually go in there and get it the old-fashioned way. Everybody needs that big-time three so that then they can act like they got an arrow in their quiver and shoot up into the crowd. Everybody wants that hero shot. That's killing the game. I mean, yeah, it's what happened to the guys against the Buckeyes. Mike Smith, like, dude, drive to the hole. You don't get that anymore, man. And hero ball.
Well, and that's the thing, because I told Kenny during some parts of the end of the game, I told him in overtime that Dwayne Washington, he was coming down every possession, and it was only him. It was almost like he didn't trust anybody else. I get it. He's a great ball player, but you kind of got to get your other teammates involved to kind of get ball movement, and maybe the ball comes back to you and you can still make the play. But it was all about him. That's it.
Well, here's the thing. When you do stuff like that, everybody comes and defense collapses on you, and that leaves guys wide open.
Correct.
You gotta take advantage of that.
Correct.
All right, let's hit up Dave from Holly. Dave, what's going on?
Hey, what's going on, buddy?
Hey, man.
Hey, I just wanted to agree with you. I mean, I am a diehard Michigan fan beyond belief, but if we're not playing against other Big Ten teams, I root for the Big Ten. I don't care what school it is. I want them to do good. I want the Big Ten to show dominance. So, I mean, they play Michigan, obviously, but
No, Dave, I get it.
Ohio State losing, I'd rather take them out myself. But I want to see everybody. I want to see Maryland, Purdue, Illinois, Indiana. I want to see all these guys do good. But
Dave, you do realize you're a unicorn, correct?
well, tell me what you want. My house is decorated in maize and blue. You can call me whatever you want to call me, but I am a Big Ten fan.
No, Dave, that's not a slam. That's just saying, you are a unicorn. Yeah, you're a unicorn because not too many Michigan fans do what you do. So that wasn't a slam. That's actually a compliment. So, no.
I actually told my son when he was
Appreciate you, Dave. Appreciate the phone call. Man, yeah, Dave wasn't about to have it like, dude, that's a compliment. Damn. Right. Dave was about to put on the ski mask and pull the OJ on me. Like, okay.
Just saying. Wow.
Hey, I'm like, no, dude, like I said, other schools, I didn't realize, like, I knew Ohio State did, I knew Michigan State fans didn't, but around the other schools, they're like, nah, they don't. You're right, David, if Michigan's there, they won't move for them. They won't help out their student sections at all. You're on your own. But other than that, I don't know, maybe Purdue and Indiana can't do it and help each other. Because they're bitter.
Yeah, they hate each other.
They're bitter. So that may be for them. But yeah, like Wisconsin is sitting there with Minnesota. We hate each other most of the time, but let's help each other through this. Pray that we play each other in the finals and we can hate each other again. So,
Hey, Northwestern and Illinois, they're rooting for each other.
Northwestern. You can't hate Northwestern.
I know you
You can't. That's like saying you hate bunnies. You know, I really hate puppies. You can't hate Northwestern.
You're right. I guess you're right about that.
Seriously, Northwestern gives you no reason to ever be mad at them. Because most of the time you're beating them. So I guess that's why. Even then, it's like, yeah, the Northwestern is that smart kid in high school that you got to be friends with because they help you pass tests. Help me out on this, right big, so I can copy off of it. Because you're smart. Yeah, you don't hate on Northwestern, never. So, yeah, everybody loves Northwestern. That's the one school that maybe do something with Michigan, but everybody else, Hawkeyes, nah, you forget about it. Penn State, not gonna happen. But, yeah, it is funny. But yeah, another Big Ten team down, Ohio State, loses in overtime. Gotta love the madness. Matter of fact, I'm gonna help you guys out and give you a couple picks next. 97.1.
97.1 The Ticket. Traffic.
From the WWJ AM 950 Traffic Center, Southfield Freeway southbound after 8 Mile, left lane and shoulder blocked by an accident. Traffic is slow from M10. The two left lanes are blocked by another accident. 75 northbound just after Schaefer, that has you slowing down from Outer Drive. Then in Pontiac, all lanes are blocked to M59 westbound at Martin Luther King due to an accident. There's also a power outage in the area. I'm Michelle Pena with traffic.
Experience the most exciting college basketball of the year with BetMGM, the king of sportsbooks. Sign up today and receive $160 in free bets when you place a $10 wager. That's enough to bet free action to the Bet the Board during the first round of March matchups. Enter bonus code RICO160 when you place your first wager, and then use your 16 $10 free bets to wager every game throughout the day and night. While you're at it, check out BetMGM's Parlay Selection Builders, special odds boost, in-play betting, and much more. Download the app or go to BetMGM.com and use bonus code RICO160 to get $160 in free bets when you make a $10 wager. It's college hoopla time, so bet the board for free. Only at BetMGM. New customers only. Paid and free bets. Must be 21 years or older. Michigan only. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-270-7117 for confidential help. Excludes Michigan disassociated persons.
Northville Lumber's Novi Home Design Center is a beautiful showroom dedicated to windows, doors, and other top-quality products for your home. New construction, remodeling, and replacement experts are on staff and ready to help builders, remodelers, and homeowners. Anderson and Marvin Windows, Therma-Tru, and Jumpman Doors are just some of the quality brands on display. All backed by Michigan's oldest business, Northville Lumber, at the corner of 9 Mile and Novi Road in Novi. Northville Lumber's Novi Home Design Center. NoviHomeDesignCenter.com.
My son and I were headed down to the store when he asked me why I always get an extra bag of nuts and an extra water. Well, it's a backup, I tell him. It's doubling up, so you're covered for later. He then asked me why I'm still avoiding crowded places and wearing my mask since I already got the vaccine. I say, son, it's the double up effect. It's doing our part in doing what's right so we're protected. There are new forms of the virus, so we need to double up to beat them. I tell them it's for all our people in all our communities. So now, more than ever, we still need to continue to do our part to keep each other safe from the COVID virus.
Help prevent the spread of the new forms of the virus by continuing to wear masks that fit well, keep 6 feet apart when you're around others, and when it's your turn, get vaccinated. We can do this. Learn more at cdc.gov/coronavirus. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
March's biggest tournament is finally here, and DraftKings Sportsbook, America's top-rated sportsbook app, is putting new customers in the center of action. Bet $4 on an underdog, win $256 if they win. It's that simple. Pick one of many select college basketball underdogs for your shot at winning $256. All it takes is a $4 bet. Download the top-rated DraftKings Sportsbook app now and use promo code XYT when you sign up to turn $4 into $256 if the underdog of your choosing pulls off the upset. That's code XYT. For a limited time, only at DraftKings Sportsbook. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem and wants help, call the Michigan Department of Health and Human Services Gambling Disorder Helpline at 800-270-7117. 21 and over. Michigan only. Eligibility restrictions apply. See DraftKings.com/sportsbook for full terms and conditions.
Why so serious?
Spilled your drink? Quick! The Quicker Picker-Upper. Bounty picks up spills and messes quicker. And each sheet is 2 times more absorbent, so you can use less than the leading value brand. So you can get back to the party. Bounty, the Quicker Picker-Upper.
Okay.
Indeed knows unexpected demand can stretch your business thin.
Leon speaking.
Like at Leon's Plumbing.
Sorry, because we can get there as next Friday.
To stay out of hot water, he needs to get started hiring right away.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. And the moment you sponsor a job on Indeed, you get a short list of quality candidates from our resume database. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get a $75 credit for your first sponsored job post. Terms and conditions apply.
This hour of the Valenti Show with Rico is brought to you by Capital Mortgage Funding. Call 1-800-LOW-RATE. This hour's ticket signing bonus keyword is planned. Text planned to 72881 for your chance at $1,000.
All right, so yesterday, look, I thought that the game Michigan State UCLA was going to go under. David, boy, did I just looked stupid across the board. Man, they may have hit the over damn near by halftime. Like, okay, it was supposed to be a race to 50, and State had 40 at halftime. Like, okay, this may actually be a game. So, try and break even. See what you guys can do. See what we have out there for you. So, couple of games coming up today. One, oh yeah. Man, first of all, I'm just so happy the tournament is back. And it is living up to the standards, man. We've already had an overtime game today. Florida ended up winning the game over Virginia Tech. Virginia Tech hits a 3 damn near at the buzzer. So, you got North Carolina and you got Wisconsin. North Carolina is a 1.5-point favorite. David, I would simply say this. Take North Carolina. I know, like, oh, well, maybe Wisconsin, they play tough. Their average age is like 27-year-olds, like a bunch of guys out there. North Carolina is hot at the end of the year. North Carolina is playing for their tournament lives. North Carolina is going to go and defeat them. This one won't be pretty, and here's why. A lot of people were saying, well, Michigan State was playing at Mackey, and that was, it's the house of horrors for them. I brought up the numbers. They hadn't won a game at Mackey since 2014. I read something that I couldn't believe. Do you know what Wisconsin's record at Mackey is? Wisconsin's record in Mackey, since they
play there every year. I'm going to say not good.
David, I had to double check. 4 and 43.
What?
Yeah.
4 and 43. They play there every year.
Yeah. Oh, Mackey is built weird. You just have to go there. And you got to go there and see it. For an engineering school, you just scratch your head and say, how did you guys make this work? But yeah, that is one. Give me North Carolina and the 1.5. I think they will cover that thing easily. Speaking of Purdue, taking on North Texas, Purdue is a 7-point favorite in their game tonight. Yeah, this is one where I don't think North Texas has seen anything the likes of Travion Williams. I think that he will dominate the paint. I think Big Trey is just going to get this thing going. They'll cover that easily. So it may start off being close. By the end, they'll have no one, David. No one who can sit there and even come close to stopping Big Trey. Rutgers and Clemson. 7-10 game. Yeah. Rutgers -2. Clemson, coming from the ACC, I don't think, and this is not like Big Ten bias, but I don't think Clemson is going to see anybody who can play defense the way that Rutgers can. Rutgers, it's like old school defense, rebounding, just get in your face. And then on top of that, you got Ron Harper Jr. out there knocking down shots. Yeah, Rutgers and 2 points, go ahead and lock that one up because Rutgers, they're going to, David, I got Rutgers going a lot further than people think they are because their style is so different. It's like, they're almost like that knuckleball picture.
Yes.
You can't really prepare for them. They're like the team that runs the triple option. You just hope that you have enough to get past them because they are. They can grind the game to a halt. They can slow down. They play defense. Everybody, they block shots. Now, their Achilles heel, the thing that will hurt them, horrible free throw shooting team. They don't shoot it well from the line. But yeah, Rutgers -2, that's a game that you should definitely be looking at.
Rico, I really like that Rutgers game. I'm looking at some numbers here and some signals. Rutgers, sharps are all over it. Big money's all over it. Also, Clemson 1-5 against the spread in their last 6 as an underdog. So I like that one a lot.
Oh, this is Kenny. Endorsed by the Apple. All right. And finally, late tonight, it's a 10 o'clock game. San Diego State and Syracuse. Yeah, San Diego State's a 3-point favorite. It's a 6-11 game. Syracuse, they do things one way. They run that zone, and they hope that you can't shoot over it. San Diego State will. San Diego State in the -3. San Diego State was going to cover that easily. So, guys, talk about it. What do you think?
You know what? I am really excited about that Rutgers Clemson. I really am. First of all, it makes me feel old that Ron Harper Jr. is playing. I mean, all year I've been feeling old watching him play because I remember his dad playing, and I was watching his dad, and I feel very old. But what are your thoughts on the Villanova-Winthrop game? I know people are picking upset after upset because of the injury. Is that just too bright there? I think,
you know what? Here's the thing. I would stay away from that game. Villanova is minus their point guard, and this is a point guard game. They struggle. I mean, they just lost in the semifinals of the Big East. I still think that they have enough talent to beat Winthrop. It won't be pretty. It won't be easy, but I think that they will. And what is that spread on that game?
I'm seeing -6.5 Villanova.
You know what? That's one that I would just punt. I wouldn't even touch it. I think Villanova wins, but I don't know by how much. I know that's going to be the trendy thing, lack of the point guard is going to come back to bite them down the line. I don't think it hurts them today. I think they just have more talent on their team, and Jay Wright is just too good of a coach not to be able to beat Winthrop. So, yeah, I'd pass on that one, Dave.
Now, I'm curious, what do you think about this one? Because I'm looking at the over-under for the Liberty-Oklahoma State game. The over-under I'm seeing is 139.5, and I'm thinking in my head, that's over for sure, right? Those two teams, up and down.
Yeah, but normally in a tournament, it's a new court. And what you saw last night with Michigan State and UCLA is the anomaly. Because most of the other three games, I think, were all hit the unders. They didn't do well because it takes a while to get acclimated to new courts. So I know that's tempting. And I know this is everything against what Kenny Cott says, betting the under, because it means you hate fun, but I would probably go with the under in that.
Yeah, they're playing that game at Indiana Farmers Coliseum. I think that's at the State Fairgrounds in Indianapolis.
Are you serious?
Yes. So I think they made up an arena for them to play in.
Put it next to the cows over there. Yeah, they're not going to bother you. Now you guys got a crowd.
So that's going to be fun to see them play at the State Fairground.
Yeah. So for me, I think my best bet would be Rutgers tonight, -2 over Clemson. I think that's just good money in the bank. So there you go, folks. Just trying to help you out from the bad picks that we had yesterday. 97.
Tried to buy a new car, felt like it feels like being a Giants fan. Moran Buick GMC wants to change that. Simply put, they want to make it easier for you. MoranExpress.com, you pick out your new ride, work out the deal, and schedule the delivery. It's just that simple, and you never left your couch. Right now, Moran Buick GMC, the pricing, GM employee and immediate family members, that pricing's totally insane. You can get a GMC Terrain Preferred $199 a month. And if you want to go to the dealer, that's fine too. Stop in, say hello to John and Riley Kujic on Telegraph, just north of Eureka and Taylor, or hit them up at MoranExpress.com for car buying made simple. It's Moran Buick GMC. We are professional grade.
This Radio.com Sports Minute is brought to you by United Wholesale Mortgage.
Barber with a Radio.com Sports Minute. The NFL saw a significant decrease in revenue last year due to the COVID pandemic. As a result, the salary cap took an 8% hit, falling by almost $17 million. However, this year's free agency period has not lacked in mega deals, including Dak Prescott signing for $160 million to stay in Dallas, and San Francisco 49er offensive tackle Trent Williams inking a $138 million pact, even though 2020 was tough. A savior was waiting around the corner. That is the NFL's new broadcast rights deal that will bring in $110 billion over the next 11 seasons and includes new digital rights for Amazon Video, which will have exclusivity to Thursday Night Football starting in 2023. Some Luddites will scoff at that, but technology is changing how our world operates. We should get used to it. The NFL is banking on it. I'm Tiki Barber.
Right now at O'Reilly Auto Parts, get up to a $15 gift card after mail-in rebate when you purchase select Superstart batteries. With the power and capacity your vehicle demands, Superstart batteries are designed for lasting performance and consistent starts. Turn the key with confidence with Superstart batteries only at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
For the ones who know safety isn't a catchphrase, it's a culture. And the ones who help make sure everyone makes it home safe. For the safety-minded who watch everyone's backs, Grainger offers supplies and solutions for every industry, as well as safety assessments and training to keep your facility safe and your people safer. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Are you thinking about selling your home but worried you missed the hot summer market? Hi, this is Mark Z with EXP, and you
sell your home. While most sellers have given up, my clients are getting multiple offers. I'm not bragging. I'm applying for the job. Call me, Mark Z, at 844-SOLD-BY-Z and start packing.
Whether you're ready for your COVID-19 vaccine or looking for the right testing options for your family, our Kroger Health team of pharmacists and nurse practitioners are here to help. Our suite of solutions is one of the most comprehensive in the industry, trusted by frontline workers around the country. Visit Kroger.com/COVIDcare to learn more and schedule an appointment at a Kroger store near you.
Bet Rivers Sportsbook wants you to experience Rush Pay. When you want to cash out your winnings, you don't want to wait 2 days just to get the go-ahead to withdraw your money. That's why Bet Rivers created Rush Pay. With Rush Pay, 80% of withdrawal requests are approved instantly, meaning you'll get your money faster. Why wait? Get your cash when you want it. Bet with a winner. Bet with Bet Rivers Sportsbook at BetRivers.com. Must be 21. Playable in Michigan only. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-270-7117. Make better bets, bet smarter, and beat the books today. Download the BetQL app today to better your chances.
All right, before we get to Wojo and Rieger, David, got any ticket texts to clean up?
Ticket text to clean up from the last segment. People are saying go Villanova for the under in that game.
Villanova in the under.
Yeah, I guess they're not expecting a lot of points in that game.
Okay, I can live with that. It's just one that I think they have enough talent to win. It just won't. I don't think they cover. But if you gave me Villanova in the under, if Villanova money line in the under, I think that would be a safe bet.
Another one here saying that I definitely root for other schools in the Big Ten. I just don't root for Ohio State. It's a Michigan fan.
Okay.
Says I root for Big Ten teams to win 100% of the time except Michigan. I guess he's a Michigan State fan. It's good for the Big Ten and visibility is great.
Yeah, I mean, it's just one of those that I don't ever think that I've heard any Michigan fans say, oh yeah, I'm rooting for everybody in the Big Ten, but like I was sitting here hoping that Ohio State would pull out the victory. Didn't know that, Dwayne Washington Jr. would take all of their shots in the final 4 minutes of the game. And he wasn't good. Yeah. But, Mackey Arena strikes again. And Wisconsin is at 4-42 in Mackey. So, just saying. You got to feel good if you're a Carolina Tar Heel fan. Maybe this will go to overtime too, and Carolina will pull it out. But so far, the two Big Ten teams are 0-2 in overtime games at Mackey.
Let me give you this one. Rieger's in the studio who will be joining soon, but this one's interesting. We were talking about Northwestern. It says, I disagree as a Northwestern grad. There's a reason to dislike the university based solely on the alumni broadcast, particularly Greenberg and Wilbon.
Well, yeah, they always come across as better than you, but okay, but your team blows. Well, true, but you're still better than me. That's all. Okay. Yeah, but yeah, their announcers just act like they're smarter than everybody else. So yeah, that gives you reason not to like them, but on the field, I mean, even when they beat you, you don't get angry. You're just like, okay, you know what? Fine, you can have this one. And then, Pat Fitzgerald. Like, who doesn't like Pat Fitzgerald? Seriously.
Yeah, even the other coaches like, you know what? You're pretty cool.
Right. Like, Pat Fitzgerald shows up, you hand him a beer. Oh, come on, man. Come sit next to me. Yeah, let Harbaugh run. Here he comes. Pat Fitzgerald. Oh, yeah. What's up, man? What up? Hey. Anyway, let me one more before we talk to him.
Yeah, one more. We were talking earlier about where Michigan will go. Says Nick from Farmington Hills. Michigan will win the national title. They will take a championship on their shoulder. They will take the chip on their shoulder and play out of their minds. Remember, no one is expecting this Michigan versus Illinois title game all Big Ten.
I don't think you wanted to see Batman, but okay. Good luck with that.
Near me.
Good luck with that. Michigan, Illinois. Yep, I'll be out there. ILLINI.